Hello, and welcome to my Fire Emblem 15 ETC playthrough. I'm USS Corrin Captain. This time, we're going to be entering what is known as the legendary battle of the Southern Outpost. This took a while because I unfortunately deleted my save data, so I had to start over from the very beginning. That's one of the reasons why, for instance, Cliff is level 2 rather than level 1. So we have some interesting units available to us. One important thing about this chapter is you really need Tobin to have 8 speed. This chapter is also the reason I had to go Mage Gray. In this chapter, we'll be fighting a lot of enemies with 1 range, with a lot of units with 2 range. There's a lot of walls and terrain in this map, and this map also marks the beginning of the worst mechanic in Fire Emblem 15, tile terrain. Tile terrain is a mechanic whereby units in indoor tiles actually have a 20% avoid bonus. This means that it's really hard to hit them with anything that isn't magic, because magic will avoid terrain penalties. And now let's begin the map. So, the very first thing to note is that Alm is wielding a leather shield. So Alm's leather shield is actually important. Alm's leather shield will mean that the AI will not target Alm on the second turn of enemy phase. Similar to every other map of Fire Emblem 15, this map is one of many maps that is about trying to train Silk as much as possible, so I'll be using multiple different tricks to try to gain Silk EXP. Here, Alm weakens a soldier so that Tobin can kill him, and all my other units are just going to be getting in position. I need to prevent Silk from being targeted by that archer, so the best place to place Silk is the forest tile in the bottom of the map. One other important part of this map is going to be avoiding killing the soldier in the bottom left, in the left-hand corner of the map. His name is TODD. He is one of the 3 most annoying enemies to deal with in the whole game. Enemies in Fire Emblem 15 that are particularly stupid or particularly difficult to deal with are often given names to signify how dumb they are to deal with. In this case, we named that one soldier Todd, because Todd's terrible. Now, this fight here, we have Tobin, who actually has to double. Tobin and only Tobin is able to double these soldiers. So this is the reason for Mage Gray. Mage Gray bops this archer and the only way you can bop this archer realistically, you actually don't need to have 10 strength Gray. Gray can actually do this with 9 strength. He just takes 2 turns. And depending on your positioning, that's actually fine. Here, I need to do a trick called a Convoy Warp. You use Alm. The fact that Alm has access to the Convoy, which is a special mechanic in Fire Emblem 15 and a couple other Fire Emblem games, you can actually use that effect to give a unit many more inventory spaces. Now, normal Fire Emblem games, that doesn't really matter because you just have 5 inventory spaces. So what does an extra 100 do? But Fire Emblem 15, you have 1 inventory space. So having more than 1 inventory space turns out to make a giant difference in the character's viability, in the character's utility for certain things. Here, I actually need to have Silk be 2 away from that archer to kill her. So, since both of them missed, I go to the backup strat, which involves using Fae to attack. If this strategy failed, I would have to go for a 5 turn, and, well, 5 turns are unreliable. So, here you can see that this archer would double, so if Fae misses, she dies. But since Nosferatu hits, she lives. Here, I'm going to put Silk in mortal danger from that soldier. If Silk were to be attacked by that soldier, she would die. However, Silk gains a point of speed. This is actually bad because it means Silk doesn't get doubled by the soldier and the soldier just runs away. Here, Gray gains strength upon level up. This is also actually bad because it means Gray will one-shot a soldier that was intended to be fed to Fae. As you can see, Fae was supposed to get that kill, but she can't. So another important thing about this map is this maneuver here. I call this maneuver the Whirlwind. So, as you can tell, Tobin does 11. So Alm just sets Tobin up pretty much exactly for the kill. And then Tobin will finish him off. Silk also does exactly enough damage to kill the soldier that Tobin left behind. And Fae and Cliff can just kill that soldier easily because that soldier doesn't have any HP. So with this 4-part maneuver, I am able to clear the southern outpost in 4 turns in perhaps the most reliable 4 turn I could find. There's probably more reliable 4 turn, but if it one exists, it would probably involve killing the Steelbolt Archer on a 1 tile to the left. That would allow Cliff and Lucas to get involved with the battle against the right-hand soldier. That was Southern Outpost cleared in 4 turns, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!